When people make the biggest mistakes when buying used cars, buying on the same day, finding the cheapest vehicle possible out there, looking anything over 10 years old and expecting miracles, well, most of them are junk, with poor service history, lack of maintenance, etc. and etc. Buying SUVs for the price of Toyota Aigos, don't expect miracle. You're gonna make a bad mistake. Don't blame the seller, it's you. You know, you should understand anything over 10 years old, falling a bit, there can be some underlying issues. If you're talking about just maintenance, could be loads of corrosion, etc. Suspension issues, drivability issues. So technically you really need to check what you're buying. If you don't, or if you do buy something's not right, just don't buy it. Don't get addicted. If you feel and drive something's not right, and clutch is not right, something is not right, don't buy it. Don't get caught into the seller will fix it and you're gonna buy it. Just don't buy it, especially if you buy an old car. You know, don't talk about expensive and luxury cars issues, but most of the things are ordinary people making stupid judgments because they're too excited or they too desperate. Just learn how to walk away. You know, if it looks junk, it is junk, walk away. You know, not sure, get it checked, otherwise it will bite you in the ass. And if you're gonna start rejecting a vehicle, that will be the biggest, most miserable process you ever experienced. You know, if you're buying from places like similar like AA approved used cars or RSC approved used cars, you know, those are just margin schemes for those companies just to earn the money. That's nothing to do with guarantee. It's a seller's ethics. Most of those people who are on those sites, they predominantly, in my opinion, are buying leftovers, random auction things, which issues potential repairs done to the vehicle, some major repairs done or something went wrong. They go into the auction, they have small port cabins, etc. And not all of them buying and researching their cars. They just buying for whatever they can get their hands on because it's tough. All of the supermarkets, they get in the most best stock for them, etc. And they can't even get good stock. They can't, you know. And you just buying simple auction leftovers, you know, cheap auction leftovers have his maintenance standard issues. Because remember, people who want to who's selling the vehicle, they're normally selling the vehicle because they have issues, not because they want to upgrade. It's very rare when people just simply want to upgrade, they want a better car. Most of them drive. Most of the population just drive until it falls in a bit. So you should understand that, you know, and make sure you research reputable seller who have access to good used cars, and they select what they buy because they don't want problems, and that's not majority, you know. Those people are rare. So be careful from who you buy. Don't just assume they have A or RSC branding on it. It doesn't mean anything, you know. Those companies, not just them, there's probably many more, right? I'm just saying, they're making money on those sellers because they're allowing them to list their vehicles on their websites. You know, they're making money. You'll get a free breakdown repair cover. They're selling extended warranties to you, you know. So it's conflict of interest, you know. Those cars not checked, you know. It's basically just a scheme, you know. And you trust on that. If you trust, you'll cry later. Check what you buy. Don't just assume. Don't take seller's word for it. Every used car is different, you know. There'll be 10 cars, there will be 10 different problems on them. But you need to pick out the car which has the least issues and acceptable to your values, to your what you define as a good vehicle. You know, go look at 10 vehicles, allow us to inspect one. For us, it's not about just taking your money, you know. We want you to have a good, wise selection